Hey friends, who is crafting for Christmas? What are you crafting? What are you making? And do you like long, difficult crafts? Because I don't. Occasionally I will have patience for it, like my pine cone tree video, so check that one out if you haven't seen it. But today we are making a very, very simple craft. We are going to make a custom cone tree with plaid ribbon. So I have this plaid ribbon here. I've been decorating my shelves, and this one has the three loops of the plaid ribbon, and ribbon is really fun if you want to echo the plaid ribbon throughout the house, in your trees, and tie them on your candelabras and on your chandeliers, and my goodness, make a custom cone tree and just kind of pepper that plaid all throughout the house. I love, love, love the look of cone trees because it really helps for little shelves like these. You can kind of customize them. I have this loopy cone tree. I got two of these, which I love, at a local store. And I'm sure this would be a fun craft project to make as well. But sometimes it is cheaper just to pick up, the craft. I think this was very inexpensive. I want to say $4 or $5. And so sometimes it's just cheaper to find them on clearance. But if you want a custom look like we're doing, the tree that we're going to make today with the plaid ribbon is going to be, I think, like under $2 to make, and it's really not going to take that long at all. So hopefully it will inspire you to grab your own ribbon cone tree, and really you could probably do a few of them, make a whole little forest if you want. I also have these little glass trees. Again, I got these on clearance at a local store, and then I put this little black tree, which is a different shape in the middle. Bristle trees are still kind of fun. I have this one. I have it in the kind of the amber gold, honey and cream. So yeah, we are gonna craft together, and hopefully you'll feel very inspired and empowered because this one's a really simple one to do. Let's go. Okay, so we are ready to craft, So, okay, so I went with a little bitty, I call it little bitty craft tree. These were from the Dollar Tree, and they were, of course, Dollar Tree is now $1.25, right? But still a great deal. And you'll need a good pair of scissors, okay? First, to just remove the plastic off of this 6.9 inch by 2.9 inch craft artisan tree. And hopefully, some Dollar Trees have more than others, I've noticed. So if you've got a good one, consider yourself very fortunate. But we have this, and then I had this plaid ribbon, I want to say, oh goodness, I don't know if this was Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I need to find out. But it was 50 yards of plaid ribbon. And man, have I used this plaid ribbon. I have used it for my curtains. I will show you a picture. Very, very beautiful. Love to use it for ties on my curtains. You can use it to decorate, to trim a tree. You get a substantial, I have already used so much of it, and there's still a good bit left. And so I just love this. If you can get the 50 yards on clearance, do it. So we're gonna do this. I've got my hot glue gun. You're gonna need that. Got it plugged in. And we are gonna start, I'm gonna start from the top. Okay. Let's just do this so we can see, so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna put the camera more on the cone tree. Okay. All right. So I've got this little cone tree. Okay. And I have a hot glue gun, which I need to refill. But I'm just going to start from the top. Okay. I don't like this little seam here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue to fold over just so it doesn't show. Okay. So there we go, you know, not sewing, we're just hot gluing. And then at the top, you're going to have this little circle round thing, and you want to kind of start. I start at the top anyway, and then I just put a little glue on it, and then, okay. All right, and that adheres to it. And now we are going to start gluing. Okay, so we're gonna do this one together. We're just gonna do it together. How's your Christmas going? As I'm filming this, it's not even Thanksgiving, but you know, we're gonna do an early celebration for Thanksgiving, and we're getting ready for that. You know, a lot of times people are busy, and this time of year can kind of bring out the busyness and a lot of different emotions during this time of year, both positive and, you know, not so positive, depending on what you're going through. But I hope that that your heart is encouraged, and that you can have some crafting moments and enjoy. Okay, so as I'm just wrapping along, you want to make sure that all this white is covered up. Okay, all this white is covered up. There we go. Yay! Got a little seam there, but it's really not going to matter because I'm going to put a bow on the top. Bows. I love bows. It's all the trend. It's all the rage in this season. And even on ads, I'll see like someone holding a huge satin bow. And, you know, bows have always been a trend, but I think they're making an even bigger comeback just because they're fun, you know? They're very friendly looking. Okay, so I'm just wrapping along here. I'm gonna have to get some more glue, guys. Okay, so we're just wrapping like that. Thing with glue sticks, they run out. Okay, so I'm gonna reload my glue sticks. Here we go. Put another one in there. Oh, it is cold where we are in Alabama. Are y'all cold? Where are you from? And are you enjoying warm, sunshiny, beachy weather, or are you freezing cold like I am today? Okay. So now, again, we're just wrapping, and I don't mind. I like a little bit of a curly seam. You know, I like it a little bit to be curly at the top on that little fringe hem, because I feel like it just gives it a little bit of, you know, homemade funness. And I've seen ones in the store too, and it just kind of gives it more of like a ruffled sort of look to it. And these are fun. You know, if you're doing hot glue, like if you're working with kids, make sure that you watch them or do it for them, because this is, you know, give them some rules, because hot glue can really hurt. So no matter what age you are, right? So anyway, so we're just trimming this right along. I'm wrapping just like so. And I could probably go a little faster if I really tried, but you just want to keep spinning, right? I'm glad this is a small tree. I mean, you could do it like a big table-scape centerpiece and make a big, large one, which would be really fun. But like I said, I don't have a lot of patience for a long craft today. So I just wanted to show you something quite simple. Okay, and so we're almost halfway there, which is very encouraging. Okay, just so this will happen to you probably too, but can you see there's little gaping holes where you thought it was on there, but it wasn't. So really, you can kind of go back as you spin. Sometimes you think something was completely in place and adhered, and it really wasn't in place. And so you just have to give that spot more attention, okay? So that is good. We're gonna keep spinning here. Okay, I'm gonna keep spinning. Here we go. Looking good. You know, I got my trusty paintbrush. I'm not doing any painting, but I don't like to get glue burns, and so I just kind of take the end of something, like the end of a paintbrush, and I just dab it in place so that my fingertips don't get burnt. Okay, so there we go. Oh my goodness, have y'all started Christmas shopping? Seems like online is such a trend, but there's something special about going into a store as well. So don't forget to check out your local stores. I think it's good to support local businesses and to go inside the stores. There's just something you can't replace human personal interaction. Okay, so here we go. We're moving right along. Let's see here. There we go, there we go. All right. Again with the dabbing. Ah! Sorry. I rested it on here and then I thought I was gonna lose the glue. Just kind of slipped away from me. Okay. So moving right along. Now when we get to the bottom of the base, it is not gonna be perfect. And you just have to keep looping around, and then you want to cut off a seam at the bottom. And then from there, you could always do like, you know, a circle cardboard round, or actually put it on a base. I've seen people put little buckets, or you can do whatever if you want to give it a little more height. Don't you love all the little risers that people have and baskets for trees? You know, I feel like creativity is just multiplying and increasing, and there's just so much creativity, which is remarkable. Okay, so here's how it's really actually playing out. We have a little seam, which I'm sure you probably could glue it underneath, but I feel like that glue could come undone, and so I actually prefer just to cut it when I get to this point. See how there's white right here? So we got to keep going until there's no more white foam is what you're gonna do. Okay, so all right, so we got to the end like so. All right, and now we're gonna get the scissors out. Okay, so I have all this excess down here. First, we're just gonna snip, 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 snip. All right, and now to trim the excess. So, you know, this is not an outfit. I don't care if we have perfect seams at the end. We can have a little bit where it has a little bit of frayness. You can always add a little glue or something to, if you don't like that edge, but I'm just not that bothered by it because this is just a fun little craft. Okay, so there. All right, see, like I said, there's a little bit of the frayed part you can see right there, but when you're plopping it, I don't think it's going to be an issue. All right, and now to cover the top and to make it a little more fun. Oh, look, we have our little custom tree. Okay, so now we're gonna do two little real easy little bows at the top. Very, very, very simple. Okay, so I'm just gonna take two things like this. First, I'm just gonna take one. Oh, wow, that's really jagged. So you do kind of want to make a straight, you know, cut if possible. And all right, I'm just gonna take it, pinch the middle, and twist, twist, and add a little glue where the twisty part is, okay? So in the middle, where the fabric folds together, put a little glue, twist, 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 and don't shout. Twist and shout. Okay, funny joke. But I'm just putting it right here at the top, and I'm gonna glue this in place, and I think that makes it more fun, like a little bow on a person's head. We have a little bow on the tree. Okay, so we're gonna add this, add a little dot of glue. Whoop. I'm throwing it on my magazine down there because the cord on the glue is not completely long enough sometimes. Okay, and then you'll have all these little cobweb little strings going on here. But okay, so enough of that. We've got one, but I think sometimes more is more, and you really need one more on top, don't you think? Let's just layer it. So I'm gonna take another piece, about the same amount, but it's okay really if one is longer than the other, because this is just a very simple layer on top bow. And we're gonna do the same thing. Just take a little fabric, pinch it in the middle, twist to get an idea of laying it down, right? Like on top. So we're gonna twist, put some in the middle. Okay, little glue. Little glue will do. Twist, twist, twist. I wasn't really quite in the center there. I guess just twist another time if you want to get a better center. Okay. This is very impromptu, can you tell? But it works. Okay, so now we're going to take that little guy and put it on top. Glue it in place. Hold it. So you have a double bow. Isn't that fun? How long did that take? I don't think that took very long at all. I actually have another one. Oh, look at that. So cute. It's kind of like cottagey and traditional and preppy and I don't know, peppy. All right, so I have this one. I'll show you the other one. I'm just peeling off. You might get some glue pieces. No worries, just peel off the excess glue. Okay, so here's the other one I made. And see, when you do it kind of impromptu like that, they're not exactly the same on the bow heights, but I really don't care. I can also take the magic of what we call scissors and just give it a little haircut if I need it a little bit shorter. No big deal. So these turned out really cute. I'm going to show you what they look like on our shelves. So stay tuned for that and hope you feel inspired. See you in a bit. Yay! We finished our craft, and here I placed our adorable plaid cone trees to match our Christmas ribbon up there. And you can see how that little punch of red, some people call it red theory, in decorating, just adds so much when the plaid is repeated. When a pattern is repeated, the eye likes it in design. And I thought that was so much fun. It took us about 15 minutes, and that was as I was chatting with you to make one, so it may take less for you. So I hope you enjoyed this craft. Like and subscribe for more videos. I have so much fun doing these with you, and I hope you enjoy slowing down and enjoying this beautiful time of year. Blessings.